couldn't actually make it up. I'm on the way to the NCT and the lens fell off the headlight. Now what are the chances of that happening? Bollocks anyway. Wish it luck, folks. It's not going to pass now because of that poxy headlight, but hopefully with everything else it will. Okay, damage report. Well, I have the NCT fail sheet in front of me. Yeah, we knew it was going to fail anyway, but look, I think I probably would have been more annoyed if it literally only failed on the headlamp, but it didn't. It failed on several other things as well. So let's just go through this a little bit. I need to replace the tyre valves. I don't know, they said they're cracked, so they have to be changed anyway. 2 wheel bearings in the back have excessive play. I'll just give them a quarter turn and they'll be fine. You're supposed to allow for a little bit of clearance, and to be honest with you, they always fail cars on, like, cars that don't have sealed duplex ball bearings always seem to fail from play. But anyway, the back of the Golf doesn't have those. The front does, incidentally. But anyway, yeah, so that's another thing. CV joint boot is torn. The let's see, the battery mounting is insecure. I didn't know about that, actually, to be honest with you. I'll have to have a look at that. Cables and connections, damaged or deteriorated insulation. So I have to have a look at it. That's an interesting fail. I've never seen a car fail on that before. I think he was a little bit hard on this car, to tell you the truth. Steering rack gaiters torn. I have to repeat the side slip test for some reason or another. I don't understand why, but anyway, it doesn't really matter because, as I said, it has to repeat the test anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference, and there is a retest fee. So let's have a look at the basics here of the emissions are incredibly good. 1.95% CO, so that's well within spec, so it has to be below 3.5%. Hydrocarbons only 62 parts per million, so that's very good as well. Yeah, everything else is good. I mean, it's a bit of fettling, a bit of kind of fiddling I have to do with this car now. You know, the CV joint boot and the steering rack gaiter. Oh, I hate doing those boxy things. I really hate doing them, but they'll have to be done anyway. And I'll pick up a new headlight unit for it, change to get the tyre valves changed. I have to get the headlight beam alignment done at the same time. You know what? I might just get somebody to do it for me, to be honest with you, because if I have to drop it in to get the headlight beam alignment done, maybe getting the steering rack gaiter and CV joint boot done at the same time might be the prudent move, especially because of the fact that the weather is crap at the moment and I'm not going in underneath the car and I don't have the time. So yeah, look, let's just call it I suppose you could call it a successful failure. It's a 30-year-old car, and your man loved it, actually. The guy who tested it, he said it's a really, really nice car. He said, and for a 30-year-old car, he said it's in very, very good order. So he said, yeah, it's definitely one worth keeping. So that's always a nice thing to hear. But yeah, look, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated with my progress, and I will see you in a future video. Talk to you soon. Honestly, I mean, look at that for a list, like. I do think he was a bit hard on the car now, to tell you the truth. Not all of those things have to be done. There's 4 tyres that are over 6 years old, but I don't really care about that, to be honest with you. They're still in serviceable condition. But anyway, most of those type of things I can sort out myself. I may well do that, but I'll see how I feel when it comes to actually doing the work, because right now I don't feel like doing it.